time for a little double action range video with the Beretta 92FS, and I'm compact, and I'm going to shoot that at 10 yards. The range was crowded on Saturday, which is good. I love to see it crowded. I'm not in a big rush when I go to the range, and the weather had warmed up a bit, and I guess a lot of people had the same thought process, and they wanted to get out from their cabin fever and do a little recreational shooting. So I stand around and watch people and see the new shooters learning to shoot, and see the experienced shooters honing their skills, and see what they're shooting, and every once in a while talk to a few of them that aren't in a big hurry, and you learn a lot, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy spending time at the range. But when it is my time to shoot, well, that one I must have been a little disgusted with. That was probably the one that dropped. But when it's my time to shoot, I focus in and see if I can get this Beretta to perform, and it has been performing well for me. I love the adjustable rear sight and the front painted sight, which I showed in the last video. Does well for me. I like the contrast between the green dot and the white dots on the rear sight. And the Beretta, as always, functioned flawlessly. I've never had a hiccup. And I'm using, today I was using Lawman from Spear, 115 grain bullets. But often I'll use Freedom munitions, either their reloads or their new manufacturer. And it works great for me, and it's a lot cheaper. So I'll be ordering some more of that very soon. But let's take a look and see how these first 20 shots or so had worked out for me. Not bad. There's that one you can see that when I was a little bit disgusted, dropping it down out of the red. But that's not bad. Now, you'll see that some of them were high. I was trying to use my sights, putting the X, the front sight over the X, and they were a little bit high, and then I was putting the front sight just under the X, and that's when they started to get in to where I wanted them to be. Now you can see in the front of that picture, you'll see the brass all over the floor. Someone had asked about that, so at the end of this video I threw in some photos of the brass, and there is usually a lot of it because there was a lot of ammo being thrown down range today. It was unbelievable. You'll see that later. Also, I looked at where the brass was ejecting, because I seem to be getting hit with quite a few of the casings, but I think from looking at this photos that it's bouncing off the partition and coming back on me. It's not like it's ejecting right back on me. Here I think are the last two shots before I'll show you the target again. Now this is the condensed version. Actually there was a lot that I cut out. Boom, there's the last two. So now we have 50 shots at the target. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. Well, I'm not beating my fist on the table, so it must not be too bad. That's not too bad. I drop a few, but that's for me getting lazy or getting cocky, one of the two. But otherwise, I can't complain. And here's that brass footage I was showing you, talking to you about. Those cans are usually full. So the recycler just must have came, but there is a lot of brass. Doesn't that make you reloaders out there envious? But I also want to talk to you about a problem facing the YouTube community called Target-A-Phobia. It's YouTubers, and there's lots of them out there, that don't want to show their target. I'm supporting this ribbon to help find a cure for Target-A-Phobia.